quarterfinals of the World Cup, Argentina versus Switzerland. Switzerland all along has been very, very, very good in this tournament. You know, ever since they got to this stage since 1954, that was when they hosted it. Since then, Switzerland has not really gotten to this stage. And right now, they have succeeded in doing it. And then not just doing it, but doing it in a good way. After sending out Colombia in a penalty shootout. And Argentina, on the other hand, remains the defending champion. They have been doing well on their own part and scoring goals and being able to produce one of the best players in this very tournament, which is Lionel Messi, alongside Kylian Mbappe that came from France. And then Erling Haaland, on the other hand, is still doing wonders when playing for Norway. So the match between Argentina and Switzerland, for me, it is going to be one of the toughest matches that Argentina will be playing in this tournament because all along they have been playing lesser teams, like teams in Africa and also that of other small countries in Europe and Asia. So it's not like Argentina has actually gotten challenged, like a big challenge from other countries. And that's why I say that this is going to be one of the toughest challenges that Argentina will be facing. You know, when they played against Egypt and also when they played against Iran, we saw lapses in the performance of Argentina, even though at the end they were able to make a comeback and then continued excelling in this tournament. And if care is not taken in this very match against Switzerland, I'm seeing Argentina not crossing it because Switzerland is somehow they are somehow prepared for the tournament. The leadership of Granit Xhaka is actually showing good work for them. Like his like Xhaka's ability to be able to bring out the best in other players is something that is top notch. All the way from playing for Arsenal, whereby he was able to command the midfield role very, very well. He moved to Bayer Leverkusen, and also he repeated the same thing and made Leverkusen to be able to play an unbeaten run for the season. And also he came back to Sunderland, and still he's still doing wonderfully well. Now he's leading Switzerland national team, and he's still doing well, even though he's of age, but age is not really reflecting in his game. So for Argentina to do well in this game, they need to be tactical, and then they need to correct some of their mistakes. Argentina of the previous World Cup is very, very strong. Like it is stronger compared to the Argentina of this very World Cup. In this very World Cup, like I said already, they have not really played strong nations like that. They are yet to play any strong nation like that. And they almost fumbled. In those ones that they have played, Argentina almost fumbled. In those ones, like Iran, like Egypt, they were at the point of fumbling, if not because race came, which always come from Lionel Messi or Enzo Fernandez. So they actually need to do better. Like they need to improve their games. If not, Switzerland will definitely pull down the pants of Argentina if Argentina doesn't play carefully. And there are three things that Argentina need to avoid so that Switzerland will not win them. You get the point? Three things that they need to avoid so that Switzerland will not win them. And Switzerland, the three things that they should do for them to be able to win Argentina in this very game. Number one thing is this. You see Lionel Messi suffocate every kind of services that Lionel Messi will be getting. Suffocate every kind of pass or services that Lionel Messi will be getting. I repeat it again. Switzerland players, they should suffocate any form of services that will be coming to Lionel Messi. Because once you are able to trap the teammates of Lionel Messi, you have succeeded in trapping Lionel Messi as well. But once you fail in doing that, that is when you see the demonic aspect of Lionel Messi. So once you suffocate that chances, and then they can't create chance for him, it then means that you are trapping down Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is not a player that you can go one-on-one with, and then you expect to stop him. You can't really stop him. The best way to stop Lionel Messi is to stop his teammates, those that give him passes. You know, Enzo Fernandez, McAllister, De Paul, and the rest of them. Once you're able to choke down these people, that is when you start making attempts in stopping Lionel Messi. That should be the number one thing that Switzerland should be able to do. And that should be another thing that Argentina should do the most they can to avoid, so that these players will not be trapped by Swiss players. I know that Messi is this person that's on the ball. Once he receives the ball, then he looks up. Just know that there is danger. Before the ball gets to his leg, there might be no danger. But once he has the ball in that his left foot, and then he looks up while holding the ball, just expect danger. That's why I'm saying that do not or suffocate all forms of services that might be coming to Lionel Messi. That is number one step for you to be able to stop Argentina in proceeding in this tournament. And then that is another thing that Argentina should avoid in this tournament because it is their weakness. Another thing again is these people need to learn from Cape Verde and Egypt. That is Swiss players. They need to learn from Cape Verde and Egypt because this is one thing that Cape Verde got right. They were able to score Argentina. Argentina has a weak defense. Understand? The defense of Argentina is fragile. That is why they keep on conceding goals. Understand? They concede lots of goals in this tournament. That's why you see Cape Verde scoring them, you see Egypt scoring them, and then all that small nations that have played against succeeded in scoring Argentina. So these people, their defense is fragile. The defense of Argentina, which Argentina need to tighten against Switzerland. They are winning, or the turning point for Argentina in other games is that once they score Argentina, they will go and play low block. Cape Verde is an example. After scoring Argentina, they went and started playing a low block, and then before you know it, Argentina will equalize. So if you are going to score Argentina, which I'm sure will definitely happen, score Argentina first. Be the first to score. Then as you are scoring them, do not go and play low block. If you are going back to defense, don't defend fully. Understand? Start your defense from 80 minutes upwards. That is the only way you can get Argentina. Do not play low block. Do not play mid block. Their defense is very, very fragile. Once you score them, continue attacking them. Continue attacking them. Understand? They don't have strong. They don't have a strong defense, which is an advantage, and which if you succeed in exploiting, you will go a long way in eliminating Argentina in this very tournament. It's a pity that Cape Verde scored Argentina and then they became scared. They went and started playing low block. Before you know it, Argentina equalized. Same thing with Egypt. Egypt did the same thing. Before you know it, Argentina equalized. Coupled with the support that used to come from the referees. So this is another correction that Argentina need to carry out. That their fragile defense, and then this is an advantage to Switzerland for them to use against Argentina. So I've said it now. Suffocate every kind of services that will be going to Lionel Messi. Two, learn from the mistakes of Cape Verde and Egypt. And three, try and score early. Score early, do not score late. Score early and continue attacking Argentina. Score early and continue attacking them. That is the only way you can be getting Argentina. And if it happens that Argentina manages to score, do the much you can to still score Argentina more goals. Because they are not all that good in terms of defending. Like I've said already, they are not all that good in terms of scoring. So if you score them and then continue pressing them down, before you know it, Argentina might get weakened. And then once that happens, you take over the game. It's as easy as that. But the questions remain: can Switzerland be able to do it? Do they have what it takes to do it? Do they have the energy to neutralize what Argentina is cooking for them? Of course, I think they can. If Egypt almost succeeded in doing it, Cape Verde almost succeeded in doing it, right now, Switzerland can still do it. So let me know what you think in the comment section and do what to share, subscribe, and then lay your decent opinion in this very page. Thanks for watching. Remain blessed. One love.